Hi, I'm Construction Gamer, and this is another UK mod showcase for Transport Fever 2. It's going to be episode number 11 in this mini-series, looking at the great mods that are available for Transport Fever 2, the great British mods that are available for Transport Fever 2. Like always, there's a link in my description below to the Great British Mods collection, which should list all of the mods featured. It's not my list, but it is updated regularly with all the different British UK mods that are available. We're starting the episode of this GWR 262, nice looking set of tank engines here, available from 1905. These are by JK. We've got a couple of the larger ones on the front, and then there's a couple of small ones on the back as well. Let's just take a look as they steam past, and they are facing backwards. That's an option you can have for these, and I'll show you what I mean in the actual works in the train shed itself. The depot, that's the one. Right, so steam engines, and then we go down to GWR 262T, and then we've got the large prairies, which are the larger ones, and you've got a whole different host of different options here of different ones. But yeah, you've got facing forwards and facing back, so if you do have them on the back of the of your consist, you can have them facing backwards. Top speed of 60 miles per hour, power 925 horsepower, 105 kilonewtons of tractive effort, and I think I did say that they do start to become available from 1905, but they have, for each of the different models, there are varying dates for each of those. And then you've got a small prairies one as well, again 60 miles per hour, this little less horsepower, 653 and 85 kilonewtons of tractive effort, and these come in both the forward facing and backward facing configuration as well. So there we are. I've featured another steam engine, so you can't say I don't feature steam engines, although I am guilty of not featuring them enough sometimes. And as we are here with this one, we may as well take a look at this. The 323 by Young Lennon. These start to become available from 1992, and this one is in a livery of some description. I can't remember what it is, but there are, you can see there you've got a London Midland variant and then a Northern variant there. These are 3-car electric multiple units, and they look fantastic. I think a lot of people have been waiting for these to be they haven't been ported over. I think they have been completely remodelled, or at least tidied up for Transport Fever 2. And it's just a really nice looking model. If we head over to the depot, we can take a look at the different options that we have available. So we've got the 323 Centro, that's the one. We've got pantograph down. I'm not sure, I think that must be for if you're using them in multiple, so you'll have one with the pantograph up and one with the pantograph down. Let's just buy one of those. I just want to add. So pantograph down, add, buy, and let's see what happens when I just send it on its way. I think by the looks of it, it's still, yeah, it's still coming out as if it's powered, but yeah, I think you would use that in multiples with a unit that's got its pantograph up. And then we've got some GMPT ones here, and then again with the pantograph down, some London Midland ones and Northern, and then these are recolorable ones. Let's take a look at the well, all of these are changing colour actually, but let's put them in yellow, add one of those, and then just see what that looks like as it comes out of the depot in the different colour. Oh, so yeah, you get some, it still says white, but some of the details like the door and the under trim change colour. So you've got a different options there for those. What are we? 90 miles per hour, electric, obviously, power 1,555 horsepower, 1,500 kilonewtons of tractive effort, capacity 72 which is about right. The high capacity trains, and there's only 3 cars, so yeah, I think that's balanced within the game statistics. So yeah, what else have we got? We do have quite a lot to get through. Well, a relatively large amount to get through, and we have some 350s. I showed you the 350s in the last episode. We had Central trains, Silverlink and Transpennine Express, and now we've got some London Midland Class 350s. We've got a couple of variants here. So we've got the interim London North Western Railway paint job, which is just basically they've restickered the trains after London North Western Railway took over from London Midland, and then on the back of this we've got the original London Midland. So the London Midland livery will become available from 2007, and then the London North Western Railway, when's that, last year or the year before? I can't quite remember. The London Midland paint jobs, these are by the Phantom and the Class 323, because I didn't think I said it was by Young Lennon, just in case I didn't say. I always try and get those names in there. So yeah, really nice looking 350. And then we do have somewhere on the network another variant of the 350, and I've forgotten where I've put it. What are you? You're 323. Yeah, we've got this one here, which becomes available from 2017, is it? It's the LM110 project livery train. This is when they up the speed of the Class 350s to 110, up from 100 miles per hour to 110 miles per hour, and this is one of the first kind of units, and it's got the 110 livery on there. It looks really cool, that livery, actually. I do like that that one. If we head over to the depot, which is over here, and we take a look, it's obviously in there with the other Class 350s, and then we've got the 110 project, and the top speed is 110. Just check the Silverlink here is only top speed of 100, and the 110 obviously available top speed of 110. I think the others is that 110, and then yeah, they're all 110. The Transpennine Express order was placed after the LM110 project, so the Silverlink one is limited to 100, but the rest of them are all 110, which is all perfectly fitting and correct. The next thing I want to look at, what do I want to look at? They've got some, let's take a look in here. Where are you? You're here, right in front of me. So we've got the Class 377s again by Young Lennon. These become available from 2001. This one in the southern livery, and then there's another one on the back there. Again, this has been not ported, this has been remodelled or tidied up, made to look a lot better for Transport Fever 2 to go with the new graphics. That's why it's taken a little bit longer. I know people have been eager for this to come out. A few people have ported it over using the Transport Fever 1 to Transport Fever 2 converter mod, but now we do finally have the Transport Fever 2 versions, and they look really great, as you would expect. Again, if we head over to the depot, we do have a lot of different variants of these available. So we've got some 4 cars, 3 cars and 5 cars, and then we've got the are they just southern liveries? What are they? Yeah, southern dark blue, and then you've got the southern light green, white and green liveries. But yeah, but you've got full range of options there. Top speed 100 miles per hour, power 1500, tractive effort 1500, capacity of 75. That is for a 4 car, 3 car 55, and then a 5 car capacity of 95. It's in the ballpark, I think. Again, it's just another fantastic looking mod. Now the next set of mods aren't actually rail vehicles, they are tracks, which I put somewhere to experiment with. Over here we finally have a set of UK third railway tracks. So you can see there you've got the third rail down the centre, there. Got a variety of different options for this. The original third rail mod was by I thought I got this pronunciation Agono, possibly, I'm not sure, but yeah, so you need the original third rail mod for this to work, I think, but you have two different options with that mod. So you've got the standard slow speed track with your wooden sleepers, and the actual third rail will go in the direction, so if you put it that way it'll be on the right, and if you do it to the left like that, so you just need to be aware when you're placing it which direction you are putting your track. Because if you put it that way and it's on the right hand side there, then you know you're going to have to go in the opposite direction in order for it to be down on the correct side, in the centre of, or the middle of the two tracks like that anyway. And then we do have some different options here by Mad Hatter. We have some speed limited tracks, so we've got top speed of 125, but you can actually set the speed from the track itself, and these do have the concrete sleepers. They work in the same way. You know, if you put it that way, then you have to make sure you put it in the opposite direction like so. I mean, you do have high speed track variants of the standard third rail track like so, but then if you wanted something a bit more like this, then you could go and actually set the maximum speed with the actual rail itself. And these all come with, even though I guess you'd call that the slow speed traditional track, it still comes with concrete sleepers like that. And then we have different, we have two different separate mods. So if you want it for the UK generic stations, you have to subscribe to the third rail tracks for generic UK stations, again by Mad Hatter. Now I've placed these down, and it seems, I'm not sure if this is right or something I've done wrong, but you just get third rail on each alternate section of track, again with the vanilla station. This is a separate mod, so if you want vanilla tracks for, if you want third rail tracks for vanilla stations, you have to subscribe to that particular mod. Now I've tried playing around with the configuration of the actual track itself. I'm thinking this is probably just a limitation with the actual system itself rather than an issue with the mods. I've just put some standard tracks on my, so get those, and then we have here, it doesn't seem to be an icon, high speed tracks. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be an icon, but I just, when you place them, they just seem to alternate. But I guess that's the only way they could get it to work with the stations. And again, it's the same with the vanilla station. You got your tracks there. For some reason I haven't got an icon, maybe, don't know, maybe the mod just needs updating, but at least we do have third rail tracks now. We've got the full range of tracks if you want to recreate any British Rail third rail networks. So yeah, I think I featured all of the mods that we have got. I don't think you can, if we go to rail and then to upgrade, let's just see what happens. What's that saying? So yeah, hold on again. Let's upgrade it to this instead and see what that does. So they are actually on the right hand side, the correct side rather, of the rail, but obviously it's saying that we've got no power. Now I haven't got any third rail vehicles, I don't think, to test this. But if we, I've lost my section of track now, this isn't going to plan. Okie dokie, so I've gone away and read the description like I should have done in the first place, read it thoroughly anyway. The original third rail track by the creator, whose name I can't pronounce, does actually need the catenary in place to work. It doesn't replace catenary, it just puts in a prop, I guess you'd call it, more than anything, just to make it look like it's third rail, but you would still have to have catenary. However, the version by Mad Hatter doesn't need the catenary in place, and it does fully work. So you do need the original base mod, I believe, in order for Mad Hatter's version to work, but if you have it available, then the speed restricted ones will work without catenary, and they are electrified. The only kind of little thing is it will allow trains which are overhead, powered by the overhead lines, to travel on them as well, because it is just classes itself as an electrified track, but it's not really the end of the world, I don't think, and it does at least work as an electrified rail. But like I said, you do need the base third rail mod in order for that to work, so it's just something to be aware of. There are kind of 4 separate mods, if you will. There's the original, there's the speed limited ones by Mad Hatter, and then there are 2 variants of the station ones that you will need as well. What I'm going to do while we're just playing around is, if we get a building, get a little tiny building, let's see if that'll fit in, and it's going to be third rail, and it wants 2 tracks, doesn't it? In order for it to fit, let's get that in there, and then get the track itself. Not too bothered about the speed at this minute, and you want to get it, make sure you put it in the right direction, like so, and then that will work like an electrified line. You can see him there whizzing past his third rail unit anyway, so that's all fine. So there we are, we've got some third rail UK third rail electric tracks, and another group of excellent UK mods for you to build your railways with. So what have we got here? We've got the LM110 just whizzing about, so I'm going to leave you with this, and I'm going to say, oh, right way, until next time, bye bye.